What's up, everyone? Welcome to
Scotch
for Dummies. Yes, Scotch night it is. Tonight on the shelf we have Balvenie 14. I'll tell you what, this is my favorite go-to of all time. 14.
This guy was just thinking about it.
I love this Scotch. This is one that you can drink all day long.
So this is in rum cask.
That's right. So it's
all 14 years or last?
You know what? It's finished in rum cask. I don't know if it's 14 plus or if it's 13 plus. I'm not really sure, but I know it's finished.
That's a good question. I think they actually put them 14 and then they finish them off.
That's what I think.
Usually it's just a few months in the cask, unless it specifies that it's the whole time in that particular cask.
Balvenie's been around for a long time, guys. I mean, interesting fact, Lagavulin, they bought their distilleries from them, is that right?
The stills.
The stills.
Yep. To get started, they bought their first stills from Lagavulin.
So,
it's one of the few single family distilleries left.
Yep.
Fifth generation, is that what
Yep, fifth generation. So,
and they
around a
grew
long
their own
time.
barley.
They malt their own barley,
right.
which is kind of cool.
Here's another interesting fact. We drink a lot.
Let's see, the 17, the 12, the 21.
The other 17.
The other 17.
The 14 Caribbean cask.
We like Balvenie.
At one point we had 5 different Balvenies on the bar.
Yeah.
So,
Speyside.
It's a, yeah, I guess
You're allowed to draw there.
Right, so
like
it is a
what you
Speyside. It's, I guess why we were talking about why we like Balvenie so much before we hit the record button, and I think it's because it's a sweet Speyside. But
their
also,
casking strategy is
yeah, they do some unique casking stuff, and they try out some different things.
Caribbean cask. I
A
mean, that's
rum
what-
cask, I would never even thought to put Scotch into a rum cask. I would have thought it would have maybe not turned out quite like you thought it would, but this actually adds some unique character to it, I think.
Oh, it's delicious.
Little bit
We've gone through a
darker.
bottle before. I know this is great, so I can't wait to actually
it's
do
got
an
a little
official
color
review
on
on it with you guys.
Hey, let's just be clear. We had to get a review on this bottle before Drew drank it all. He bought this last week, and
it
every
was
night
already
I
half
thought-
empty. You know what are you gonna do?
Well,
This
let's
is-
further
this speak the
clarify that
truth,
it's not staying on
unfortunately.
this bar when we're done. It's going to
It's
go back
going
to
home.
his house.
I love this.
What's the
guy.
proof on this? Because I'm throwing black on it.
43?
86.
Yeah, 86.
It's 86 proof. So
Okay,
14% alcohol.
so I get that
It's got a
alcohol in
little
there.
Ah, sweet love of God smell.
So I do smell a rum flavoring, but
It doesn't really...
I'm trying to look out. Are there fruits? Are there smokes? Are there peats in there? And I'm not getting any of that.
Nope.
There's no peat.
Nope.
No, there's none of that.
You get some of that,
It's
some
just
of the
sweet
Speyside
vanilla,
floral.
I get some
Speyside
floral and a little bit of fruit, but
Mm.
it's not the rum kind of fruit, you know what I mean? It's not that sweet.
Trying to take it deep. No, I'm not getting much in that. Not a lot of nose on this.
No.
I'm surprised.
I get a little bit.
It's got some nose. It's got some apricot.
Yeah, I get a little bit of that deep red
Ooh,
fruit.
those alcohol burn. Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is
I got
funny
all
because
this-
it's not
this-
sherry
warmed up a little.
cask.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? It's rum cask, so I don't expect to get the same kind of smell.
But you still get some of that sweeter out of just regular oak casks.
Yeah.
So, and I mean,
I
you're
got a
gonna
little
get,
wood in there.
depending on what kind of rum they had in these casks, I mean, it doesn't really say,
What are you saying? It could be cheaper?
well, what I'm saying is, what I'm
Bottom shelf rum.
saying is, no, it's not
Come
bottom
on,
shelf rum. But there's a lot of different kinds of rum in the Caribbean,
So
and they don't really specify what they're putting in
So
there.
let's talk
you know
about the
what I
price
mean?
point. This is a
Expensive
$90
bottle.
bottle. is
Yeah.
it?
Let's just say 80 to 90, basically.
Yeah, it's
Right.
high
It's,
on
it's,
the
it's pretty
price.
pricey for 14. It's delicious, though. I can tell you right now.
All right,
This is
let
review.
me taste
Yeah.
this.
His
But
reviews
it's gonna be it's gonna be biased. But I mean it is expensive. I mean for what we paid, it's expensive.
It's been a
for
while
14.
since I've tasted this, and it's got a unique profile.
I'm getting a little oak on the finish.
Yes.
That was something that just
You
kicked in.
poured this. Look at your pour
Right
instead
off
of
the
my
bat.
pour.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
That's my
flavor
pour.
in there.
I'm gonna pour
I get the
it.
oak, but I also get the spice.
Mm-hmm.
And I get
Spice.
Where's
It's got
that
some
at?
spice to it.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
finish.
get that.
I'm gonna finish.
Mm.
But I don't know. I'm confusing the spice in the finish versus the alcohol burning lingering.
See,
on.
Yeah,
No, it's not
I've
that,
had
it's spice.
It's definitely
Okay.
spice. I'm totally with you on that one.
Man, I just get alcohol in the nose.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a little bit, but
I don't think it's.
I'm not saying it's Old
Overpowering.
Forester strength.
Not unproof bourbon or anything.
100
Now I'm getting some of the oak in the nose, but then if I go too deeply, I get the alcohol. It's weird.
you're up, buddy.
So this is 14-year Scotch.
I'm
What do
not,
you think?
you know what? It's I think I want to put a drop on it. Just
That's
to-
what
I think it needs a
I just
drop.
gotta taste it.
Not that I don't think that it's, I'm not doing it because of the alcohol content, I'm doing it because I think there's a lot going on in this glass.
I
And I
got.
think some water's gonna open it up a little bit and kinda help it sort itself
The
out.
alcohol's too.
I've got some sweet aftertaste and deep sweet way back in the back.
Cause I think
I'll do it too. It'll be good.
the first sip that I took, you had the oak and you had I could taste the rum cask. I got the rum
Now I'm
influence
getting the rum.
and I got the oak
See, I think I
influence.
smell
And
it
to
now.
me, it was very
Oh,
separate
that is
almost.
way better. So now I can take a deep
I smell the
nose.
rum in there.
I can take a deep
smell it.
nose and alcohol doesn't burn out.
Right.
That's really much
Which
nicer.
you need to get that deep
That's
scent.
Oh,
deep.
now it's opening up. Do you normally drink this on ice or do you drink this neat?
I drink it neat normally.
Normally?
But I honestly, I mean, with you guys, drink a lot faster. Well, at home, it's sitting there. I'm letting it sit and taking its time.
Right.
So it's gonna automatically kind of,
Open up a little bit more.
Oh,
But I think
that's
what you're
much
saying is
better.
putting the water on it killed the alcohol burn, so I can take a real good heavy.
Which is kind of the
sniff it.
point of putting water
Yeah.
on some of these scotches. to
And
get
now that I
different
can
flavors.
take
Man,
a deep sniffy.
Now I
hit.
get all the floral, I get the sweet, I've got the rum spice
smell
on the
the rum in
back
there.
end.
Mhm.
It's got a
It's
lot
a
of
much
stuff
better-
going
this is
on.
a
It's
spicy.
it's a good glass. And it's interesting because it's got some, I would say, like divergent
Okay.
characteristics almost. You know what I mean? You've got some sweet and the spice and some yin and yang going on. Am I up?
You
You're
go,
right.
yeah, I was
Keep
gonna say, keep
telling
going.
her to talk about
So
it.
I like this scotch. I like it a lot.
I don't like it too much.
You can't have any more.
I can buy my own. So it's now we've got some water on it, and I liked it neat, but I think the water actually helped open it up and bring out some of the flavor profiles, which is exactly what I thought it would do. It's got sweet, it's got spice, it's got a little bit of the oak, you get the vanilla and things like that. I get a little bit of like toasted marshmallow in there. It's got
Toasted
it's got
marshmallow.
some good stuff going on. Yeah,
That's a good one.
like sweet with the char. It's good. So I'm gonna
Chef.
I know, chef. Every time we say this,
I'm gonna go 2.5 on it.
Yes!
damn, he's
I-
reaching.
I like this scotch, and
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 for the complexity that it's exhibiting, and I think it's a well balanced, well made draft. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Your
What you
turn.
got?
All right, guys. I took that last sip because
Oh, drum roll.
I was doing everything in my power to bring him down, and I'm gonna say 2.5. I'm gonna say 2.5 because neat. I would have said light on a 2. I was gonna go probably somewhere between a 1.5 and 2. Like it, it's good. I put a drop on it, and it opened it up. It allowed me to get so much more out of this dram. I mean, from a scent, aroma profile, to a flavor profile, to drinkability. To me, putting that little drop of water just opened this thing up and made it much more enjoyable. And because of that, it got the 2.5 out of me. I really was trying to, I was going to try to balance you out and keep this a little bit lower. If I brought in price point, it might knock
That
it a little
might
bit,
knock
'cause
it down to like a
It's
two-
an
it
expensive
is
bottle.
pricey. It's
But,
2.25.
you know, I think when you consider like special bottlings, you know, when you use special casking, the Caribbean cask, okay, it's gonna carry a premium price because they're doing something unique with it. I get that, so I'm okay with the price point on it. 2.5 for me. Put a drop on it. I think you're really gonna
Yeah,
like
it makes a difference. And-
1.5.
it. Ooh,
man,
I don't like you anymore.
And let me tell you what. So number one,
1.5's not bad,
the-
guys.
Neat guy.
the finish is weak. It's,
Okay.
it's there. There is a finish, but it's like
Not like
every
you
other
like it.
scotch in the world on the finish.
Andrew wants to take a drink and taste it 30 minutes later.
No,
No, I'm
I
just
want,
kidding.
I want some interest in there.
I got you. All right.
$90
fair enough.
bottle.
You're right. It is expensive.
The finish is not that interesting. The nose, it's not bad. I would drink it, and I will drink it if I'm offered it.
Kill me.
Which I'm never going to be offered it again.
Right. He just got cut off.
So,
Not in my house.
but you know
Hope you like shit.
this is not my.
Well,
You know,
you know what, though?
Hey, it's all right. It's all good.
But
It's all
fair
good.
enough. I mean, you're right. It's not.
It's
This
not-
is
this
good.
this is
totally
my wheelhouse.
fine. That's what we're
This is-
doing this for.
Right.
It's
Why we all
wheelhouse.
like that.
Yeah.
So I give it a 1.5 because it did take some water to cool it down, and when you do that, you do lose a little of that oak finish that I did like, so that's just my opinion.
Good review.
There you go,
Move on.
there you
Fair
go.
enough, bro.
He's giving it a 4.
So, I'll pull the Andrew card. What do you think I'm gonna say on this review?
3, a 3, 3, 5.
3 up.
I'm going straight up 3. Bam! But here's why. This is right in my wheelhouse. It's sweet, it's tangy, it's got some spice, it's smooth. I think it lasts a little bit for me. It's not peaty. I give you that. I enjoy peaty. I like that stuff. It's not peaty.
I love it.
But it is delicious. I mean, I'm a Speyside true and true. And you give me some Speysides, I love them. And this is like right there
where you
the
need
top
to be.
end of Speyside for me. So it's a delicious. It's expensive. I wish it was cheaper because it's freaking expensive.
But we drink enough
But-
Balvenie. Well, they should throw us something. Come
But it's
on.
really, really good. So I mean, if you are getting the Scotch and you like, I got some friends that like Balvenie. I'm like, the 14
true.
is the way to go. It's
Caribbean
delicious.
Cask though, do they have 14 non-Caribbean Cask?
No.
No, it's only
It's
someone
straight
that have.
Caribbean
Yeah.
Cask.
So three for me. It's delicious. Absolutely.
Right. So, interesting. I love the
2.5,
I love the
2.5, 3,
diversity.
1 point.
And I love the diversity
Yeah.
between the two spots, and the fact that he used one of your phrases, his wheelhouse, because it is.
It is.
It is my
This,
wheelhouse.
this is his lane.
That's why there's 4 of us.
right. So
you know what? It ended up right about where we
Thought it
probably
was
wanted
gonna
it.
be-
It's
right.
about
It-
2.25.
2.5, 2.25, yeah.
2.3.
I mean, we
Delicious.
definitely need to say that, look, folks, when you get a rating in the 1.5, it's not the end of the world. 1.5's not bad. You get below 1, we're starting to say it's probably a Scotch we don't want on our bar. But
We've had 1 or 2 of
and
those.
we've had some of them, but we're gonna review them.
You got to look at taste. You got to look at price that matches for you. So
You
if,
gotta look
if,
at
if you
aroma,
if you're a peaty
flavor.
guy, go look for this. If you're a sweet guy, this is a good price range. That's why we're doing this for you. Kind of give you some
Right.
angles.
So,
So there you go.
what was it? Round the house.
About 2.25.
2.5, 2.5.
2.5, 1.53. I gotta get out Excel.
It's twice as good for him as it is me. But,
I love it. Delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.